Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. All right, you guys, we got Surrender to the Divine, full moon. So letting go. We do have the moon in Pisces. So this is also going to be, just kind of we're going into the dark moon before the new moon in Aries. So just surrender, just surrender all your worries, all your fears, all your doubts. Let go of what no longer serves you. I feel like, it's just time for us to let go of the past so that it's not continuing. If there's friendship groups, business, it's time for you to put that notice in with wherever you're living. It's just time. Okay. So surrender it over, hand it over to the divine, and get ready to move forward. I'm going to go ahead and read this. The very word climax brings all sorts of ideas and images to mind. Agreed? But it really is the feeling of this card. Life is coming to a head, a point, a conclusion, or a turning point. There may be some kind of change, and possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. Tune into your emotions now and see what they're telling you. They're very likely close to the surface, no matter when in the moon cycle you've pulled this card. Matters will soon conclude and you'll find out whether or not your wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor as this is a positive card, but you may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. Attuned to the moon, I am getting the answers that I need. Additional meaning says, a wish you made may be about to come true. It's make or break time. There could be a sense of madness in the air. Breathe deep and stay calm. You may need to forgive someone to release negative energy. It's time to let go of the past and move on. The full moon marks the climax of the lunar cycle, making this card something of a power card. The full moon is often the time when answers are given to questions asked during the new moon. And pulling this card at any time in the lunar cycle suggests answers will be coming your way before too long. Okay, so surrender. Let's go ahead and see what other messages we need to see. All right, Spirit. Spirit, please show me what messages. Guidance do they? April 9th. You know that this is a timeless reading. Whenever you hear the messages is when they are supposed to come out. So today may be April 9th, but it may not make sense until next month. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, Spirit, please show me what messages, what guidance do we need? Oh my God, you guys, we've got the sun. Okay, we've got the sun here. The challenge is the Knight of Cups. We have the Five of Swords. Okay, so maybe, getting, walking away from any type of chaos, conflict, or any of that stuff. I feel like in just doing it from a place of love. For some of you, maybe you're walking away from a Leo. Okay. You're done, weighing up your options. Somebody maybe was treating you as an option, so you took yourself out of the equation. That's what I'm seeing here, okay? So 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, surrendering, endings, culminations. That's what the full moon is all about. Fruition even. Spirit, please show me. Some of you guys, you're going to a sunny state. Yeah, look at that. Traveling. There's the World card. So, and the Nine of Cups, something that's going to make you really happy. So, wishes being fulfilled. Spirit, please show me for April 9th. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, maybe some family drama. But there's the Star. So this is healing. So if there's been any type of, upset or discord in your family, I feel like things are getting ready to change, okay? Spirit, please show me. So, yep, Knight of Wands, somebody traveling in to come and see you. And Spirit, one more for April 9th. What messages, what guidance? And there it is, the Ace of Swords. So as the overall energy, we've got the Lovers card. So for some of you, you are dealing with a Gemini, a Leo, an Aquarius, Okay, those are the signs that I'm seeing. Does not have to be, but those could be special messages for those signs. Someone is definitely coming in to travel and come and see you. Lovers, they're coming to stay in your home, okay? And I feel like with the Lovers card, this is about a choice. You do have the Two of Pentacles, you have the Two of Wands, and you have the Choice card, which the Four of Wands did that just flew on the ground. But I am seeing these cards of travel. So I do feel like you're going on a trip, and this is definitely going to be some type of a healing journey. I do feel like wishes are definitely going to be fulfilled. These two cards did come up side by side in the future. So I do want to say, you guys, this is about hopes, wishes, and dreams coming true. This is about keeping the faith, optimism, happiness, and success, okay? I do feel like with the Ace of Swords as your outgoing card, this is where you're getting truth, clarity on, whatever's going on in the future. You've got the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so there's definitely something here about, I feel like there's been some upheaval in your family. Maybe it has something to do with a father figure. For some of you, this is not going to be everybody's story, but I do see the Emperor in the reverse, and the Emperor is a father. So I do feel like with these two cards, I feel like, or it could be an Aries that you're dealing with, right? I do feel like someone here is cutting someone out, or someone here is whoever's cutting someone out, I feel like this person is trying to come back in and offer some sort of an apology, okay? Then maybe this person gets a little twisted, twisted tongue just because. And I feel like maybe this was a surprise to someone, okay? Someone here is going to be traveling in to come and see them. That's the challenge. And we got the Six of Wands, okay, so there is some type of worry. Someone here has been staying up late at night. I do feel like there is some type of healing that needs to be had. You guys, I feel like, with the sun is the yes card to any questions that you have not asked or that I have not answered. If you guys have a choice, there's definitely a divine connection here. There is a divine partnership, okay? And the two of you, and it does not have to be a romantic relationship, okay? This can just be two friends who come together. This could be family members, any one of those things. But there is this choice, this decision about this relationship. And it's like, do I offer up my cup of love, or do I just hold back? And I feel like if you're willing, and this is the challenge, if you are willing to come out and say, hey, how are you? And for some of you, it could be one of your children. Maybe your family has been in discord. And I feel like maybe for some of you, this, and I feel like this is kind of a runoff of yesterday almost. And I said I felt like someone here was standing in the way, and we do have that Sagittarius card again here in the future. For some of you, maybe it's your father that's been standing in the way of you and a connection. Okay, because it is the Emperor. And he's showing up in the reverse. And I feel like if you're willing to cut all that out, that drama, I feel like there's this sweet simplicity that needs to be had. The fact of the matter is the page is actually the only one showing up in the upright. So I feel like, there needs to be some type of an apology. I feel like there needs to be some type of a conversation that needs to be had with some of you guys. No, whoever this goes with. Someone here is trying to make a decision on whether or not they want to travel in and come and see you. I do feel like this is kind of a runoff, though. So I am still seeing travel. So I feel like a lot of you guys are getting ready to travel. A lot of you guys are trying to decide on where you're going to be moving to, especially when I'm looking at the Four of Wands that flew on the floor. Okay. So maybe there's some upheaval, like you're trying to, uplift your house, and move somewhere else. New beginnings. For some of you, you're waiting on someone to make a decision about you and offer up. There's a decision that needs to be made, and I feel like you're going to be getting the information that you need in order to make this decision, the clarity that you need to make this decision. Ten of Cups. Yeah, Four of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Devil. Yeah. Listen, you guys. if this is a family situation, which here I see that it is, this is in the upright, the mom, the dad, the children, but if this is a family situation, look at the clarifying cards. It's like someone here isn't accepting any offers at this time. And, someone here isn't willing to work on the relationship. And why is that? Because of the devil, because of power and control, because of fear. I feel like you need to really reevaluate what is going on here. Also, this is about addictions, okay? This is about addictions. Look at how these two cards are. It's like you have a choice and a decision. You can either go more towards the, the lighter side, or you can go towards the dark side. I feel like for some of you, somebody here is trying to make you believe that the devil is, the darkness. It's almost like a play on words. Words are weapons, and you're going to need to know how to use them. I like the fact that the Lovers is the overall energy, because at the very end of all of this, love wins. Surrender to the divine. Let it go. End. We have that new moon coming up on Sunday. So it's like you could really pull yourself away from the devil. I think that the devil has been surrounding maybe your family karma. A lot of people right now are dealing with old family karma that they're having to overcome. There is healing here, and that's what I want to tell you. I don't want to focus so much. I feel like you just need to get the clarity, and I feel like you need to choose love. Choose family. I just feel like something is standing in between you and making that happen, though, and it is this devil energy. But the challenge is offering up this cup of love. But I feel like, look at the horse. The horse is hesitant. It's like this horse is just free, right? I feel like you need to get back to being that child again and come into it with a place of purity. And look how the baby is naked and free. But then the challenge is you're trying to come into this with armor on. It's not going to work out. The challenge is taking off the armor and coming into it with open arms. But you're not. Your hands are full. You're resistant. See the horse? The horse is pulling back a little bit. This horse is like, I'm in. Look at those wide hugs. It's beautiful. But then you got this devil here. He's like, hold it. Wait a minute. Get back to being a child. Get back to having that curious wonder again. Take off the armor. I'm going to tell you, this is make it or break time in relationships. You got armor on, people aren't waiting around for you. Like, you're going to get left behind. People are done trying to prove who they are to other people. People are done trying to prove the love that they feel for other people. The challenge is accepting this cup. I feel like it's a missed opportunity for some of you. You're missing out on grandiose opportunities because you're looking back at the past. See, you're going to see how he's looking back at the past? You're going to have to sacrifice the past in order to move forward in a new direction. You got the world in the palm of your hands. What choice are you going to make? It's like you're trying not to drop the ball, but I feel like you're going to have to. Your hands are full. I keep saying that. Your hands are full. Hands are full. Hands are full. How can you got to come into it with arms wide open. Arms are crossed. Arms are crossed. Bound to the devil. Staying up in your head. Not getting any sleep. Overthinking. Overanalyzing. When really all you have to do is trust and believe in the divine. Trust and believe that the divine has your back. That this is spiritually aligned. Not letting the darkness get a hold of you. When you know it's not, like, if you went within yourself and you really tuned into your heart, okay, I'm telling you, you might actually be able to understand this relationship a little bit better. But again, sometimes we're just so stuck on these distractions, and we just have to use this sword, which is a double-edged sword, and cut out the people who are keeping us from what we know to be true. There needs to be clarity. There needs to be conversations. And yes, this volcano is going to blow. I talked about this in yesterday's reading or the day before. You know, we need to have that blowout conversation and do it from a place of love. And don't get up and don't run away. See, the fool gets up and runs away. He's showing up in the reverse. Don't run away this time. Step back. Don't let the devil win. Surrender to the divine. Be mindful of the snakes that are in your life. The hopes and fears is the Knight of Wands. This is a lot of like hoping that you're really busy, hoping that you can travel for some of you. Maybe you haven't been victorious in the past and it's been worrying you. You're like, what the fuck? You know, maybe for some of you, you're waiting on someone to come in and you're hoping this person will show up. But I feel like this person, you know, funny enough, we've got the sun here twice. The sun and the sun. So the sun is shining twice. And funny enough, here, look, even in the Fool card, there's the sun again. So for some of you, you're traveling somewhere sunny, okay? Maybe you're traveling with your kids. But I feel like the vulnerability here, I feel like if you could open yourself up and just be vulnerable, have these conversations. This is your family tree, you know? You look at this 10 of Pentacles, and I feel like your family is, for some of you, your family's all over the fucking place. For some of you, your father has passed away, and I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay. For others of you, your father is controlling and manipulative, possibly even narcissistic. And I don't usually use that word on my channel often, but I do have to call what I see. Okay? With the devil and the Emperor and the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Your father is very narcissistic and he's holding you back from, you know, maintaining healthy relationships. I feel like there's missed opportunities because of this. And I feel like it's just time for you to get back, you know, walk away from what no longer serves you. Quit weighing up. I feel like you already know the answer in your head, and that's why. It's time for you to make different decisions and go off in new directions. Because I feel like for some of you, you're distracted. You're like looking at all these different things like, ooh, shinies, you know. Because look, he's conflicted. Lots of cards here about making decisions. And I feel like you need to make the decision towards your happiness. And I feel like your happiness is going to be in a new place where you have never experienced before. You're going to have to trust what's behind that veil. Hope, optimism. All right, Spirit, please show me their love life for April 9th. What messages, what guidance do we have for their love life for April 9th? What messages, what guidance do we have for their love life for April 9th? There it is. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay, getting back to the passionate, you know, parts of your life. You know, getting excited again. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And if you're passionate about it, you will, like, don't even think twice. With all these 2 cards, don't even think twice. Make a decision and stick with it, even if that means that you have to cut out certain people in order for you to make this happen. Go with what is scary. Go with what is unfamiliar. Sometimes you guys don't know yourself without the chaos in your life. But there are so many beautiful cards here of healing, of hope, of prayers, of optimism, of, you know, relationships that are divinely guided. Cut out this masculine energy that is, I'm sorry, narcissistic. Maybe it's a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be a masculine. It could be a feminine and it doesn't have to be a Sagittarius, but I am, again, from yesterday, I'm seeing that from here. Or Leo. Sun, moon, or rising sign. Spirit, please show me their... Yeah, let go. Let go of control issues. And look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Do you see the father sitting there? So for some of you, it is your dad. And if you do, your relationships can take off to higher ground. It does not have to be your father, okay? It can just be someone who in your life who is extremely controlling. And this person is narcissistic for some of you. For others of you, cutting out a boss, someone who believes that they are of authority over you. Maybe this is, laws not being passed, especially with the emperor here. Maybe someone who was trying to push an agenda didn't go through, so the people got their wish so far. Okay? The devil isn't going to win. Don't let the devil win. Try not to control other people. Let people just be as they are. And I'll even take that one into consideration. That one's hard for me because I just, I want to help everybody. But sometimes we can't. So I feel like standing in your own truth, being in your own place of happiness. Because I think that, other people can make it very conflicting. And I feel like you need to go towards the love. That's what your challenge is. You need to go towards love. You need to offer up this cup of love. You need to be committed to whatever it is that is coming up on this journey. And it is time for people to start making decisions about how they want the next chapter of their life to go. Otherwise, you're just going to be repeating cycles, the cyclical pattern of behavior, infinite beings. We will continuously keep repeating the same lesson until we're willing to jump off that merry-go-round. And sometimes that means doing the opposite of what everybody expects you to do. If you've got a controlling parent, walk away from the actual controlling parent and go check out the other parent that they've been talking so much shit about. Go actually really see if that person, and if this is a friend, go check out that person and see if what everybody is saying about this person is true. Do the opposite. Because you might be able to come to a different conclusion. But again, you have to be willing to do the opposite of what you've been doing. So if you've been following around the devil, and how are you going to know? I had somebody question my integrity and who I am and say, what if, me being a light worker, I'm actually not a light worker. I'm actually working for the devil. And it's like, holy shit, are we really there in this lifetime where, people who are doing all the right things, guiding and showing love and lighting the way for others, now we're under attack and we're the ones being questioned on where our loyalties lie. And when I said that, I saw 2222, and a bunch of twos here and a bunch of, decisions. And here's the deal. That's their perspective. That's their perception. And there's nothing I can do to change that. So the only thing that I can do is just live fully and authentically in my truth. And whoever is not here to follow, let them go. Let them go. Whether it's a family member, whether it's a friend, whether it's a business associate, any one of those things. So keep that in mind, you guys, because in doing so, look, we have engagement. I feel like someone here is going to want to commit to you. Whether this is committing in a business partnership, this is committing in a relationship, this is committing, whether this is family committing to one another, to not let, people stand in the way of their relationship. You guys, this is fucking make it or break it. And I do see someone who is traveling in to come and see you across water, by water, however, flying, car ride, however you want to look at it. There's someone traveling here. But in the end, use your discretion. Don't let people in your life who are trying to control you. And if you need to take a step back sometimes and really take a look at the motives of the people around you. And right now, I cannot stress this enough. Knowledge is power and words are weapons, and you're going to need to know how to use them. Anyway, you guys, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and I will shuffle up the love cards and let's end it here. Spirit, all right, there it is. Wow, it says twin flames, your passion ignites. So, I feel like whether that's in love And look, I see the 1111 here, and I see the two people here. So for some of you, you are getting ready to run into the person of your dreams. And I feel like someone here is going to want to make an effort towards you. And I think that, yes, there's some type of fear. You know, the devil can also rule fear. But I do feel like this is your wishes getting ready to come true. The past is now behind you. That's what this is saying. What did I say? Leave the past in the past. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. So if you have the opportunity to come into union or rekindle a relationship, it just is. Get to see it from a new set of lenses instead of the old set of lenses that you have been looking at it for so fucking long. Get over that as part of yourself. Do that inner child work. You know, it's not that you get to do inner child work once in a lifetime. Like, it's something that you have to be consistent with, okay? Make the effort, all right? So this is like bringing family back together, some type of, and I do see that. And I feel like someone here doesn't want to see this family reunion. Someone here doesn't want to see you coming back into alignment because they're afraid if you do, you're going to cut this person out. You're going to cut this person out. The Emperor. But it might just make you happier. So keep that in mind. Anyone who is not on the up and up and anyone who is trying to keep you from being friends with another person, you need to really look at that situation, okay? You guys make the effort. You know, like I said, if you're not in a relationship that makes you happy, get out of it. If you're in a relationship that you know that you want to take it to the next level, get married. Like, take it to that next level. You see that there is somebody, you know, that you just can't live without, tell them. Like, this is not a time to be wishy-washy on what it is that you want out of life, because in the end, people end up walking away because they didn't know where they stood with you, and then then it's this vicious cycle of the victim role. Well, nobody knows what you want because you're not saying anything. So keep that in mind. Anyway, you guys, this is a really beautiful reading. Surrender it to the divine. You know, let it go. This new moon is to bring in newness into your relationships. And if you want something new and you want the new life that is trying to birth for you, it's going to cost you your old life. Anyway, you guys, I love you all very much. I don't want to see you guys get stuck on the other side and keep repeating patterns. I hope that, you know, this message finds you, and if, you know, please share. You know, somebody else might need to hear this message. So you guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know, I appreciate it. All my information is in the link tree in the description box down below. It takes you to all my social media platforms and to all my services. I look forward to working with each and every one of you guys. I love you all so much. Have a beautiful day. Take care.